This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the third-ranked team, the Vanderbilt Commodores. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Commodores will kick this away to get us going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Handoff in a single back formation. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Try to keep the opening drive going here. It's third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The catch is made along the sideline. Good job getting the foot down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Hokies will line up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Catch made on the out route. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Direct snap to the back. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the back gets the football. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Second down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw. It's Little. Lets it go quickly. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking downfield, it's Adams. He slings this one deep down the left side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
And the Commodores' offense is on the move now.
325.
First down, looking to throw the football. And the receivers got it. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Adams. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down and 14. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way, can they catch him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Handoff from the shotgun. Oh, look at the quick cut. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Fighting him off. Tackled, but first down.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. Now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
Tackle is made at the 44-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Virginia Tech 7, Vanderbilt 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Back to throw. It's Little. Quick throw to his receiver. He pulls it in for a big gain. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Gets some space around the 30. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Hokies.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Slide 22. Slide 22.
Toss it to the back, running left. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
On the return, it's Ferguson. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the Virginia Tech offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And this pass is on target, caught. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I over the years have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Drunkenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Powering right past the defender. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Scanning the field. It's Little. The pass rush closing in. They've got him to sack for the defense.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Sack makes it 3rd down. Running back with the football. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 39-yard attempt. Kick is up and no good. There's a penalty marker down. He might get a second shot at this. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Hokies pick up enough yardage to get a first down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Number 21 with the carry.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score. Virginia
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? The quarterback making some changes at the line. Handoff heading left. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Commodores will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
First down, Commodores.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime.
On the
The
double.
offense will set up on 1st and 10. Hands off to the left. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Cut it, cut it.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Back to pass. It's Adams. Off target and incomplete.
It's now 3rd down.
Ready?
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Let's go. Ready now.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab, moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The linebacker shifting around now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. And the Commodores come to the line in a hurry up.
On the play. 3rd down.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Finds his man, has the first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, it's Adams. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Final 9 seconds of the half as they line up here in 1st and 10. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. The shotgun handoff here. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Hokies will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barrett. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. Great footwork, a big opening now. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Gain moves it to the 35. First down again. Looking downfield, it's Adams. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He bought some time, now lets it go. With sure hands, it's Staley. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Boy, a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
The Hokies pick up enough for a first down. And they'll run it with the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Dropping back, it's Little. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Tackle on the play at the 39-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, Commodores. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. Interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And now here comes the point after attempt.
For the extra point.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7.